All right, let's just go on replay mode. 2020, that's perfect. Welcome to a new daily recap. We're gonna do the recap of yesterday, the 11th of January. It's gonna be a quick one. I don't want to spend too much time on it because we're already on Thursday morning and I want to trade. Or I want to focus on today, not on yesterday. Bit messy. Oh, that's a lot of mess. Let's watch on the daily first. So, what did we do yesterday? We stayed inside yesterday's range. This is it's already on replay mode. So yeah, at the end of the day, we took out the previous daily highs, two previous daily highs, and it was a clean short entry. Yesterday we ranged during London. We still ranged within this previous daily high, previous daily low, and then at the end during Europe we took it out. Now with that being happening, we can maybe see price turn around actually and come into this discount because we got some not very strong lows. We got this bullish range, we got liquidity building up. Now we got previous daily highs taken, so maybe we can see it turn around and take previous daily lows. Yeah. So yeah, so and as we know where we are on the high time frame, so let's just dive into yesterday because that's where we're here. All right, let's go lower. So coming into New York or into Asia, what can we see? We can see our 5 a.m. Asia high. Still testing this 5 a.m. Asia high taken out. First of all, yesterday we broke, or Tuesday we broke bullish, created this bullish range. This was where I got impatient. This is a 1 minute unmitigated block, or this one. This one. This was a 1 minute unmitigated block, and as you can see, 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Asia high. I'm still not sure which one to use, so that's why I'm testing it. And price takes out 5 a.m. Asia high, no reaction at all, just pumps up. Then if we go lower, we can see price takes out this internal high, reaction on the 1 minute extreme block, and yeah, so this was like not a strong low. And here I was getting, how do you say it? I was watching a case study and that changed my bias over here, which was stupid. I had to listen to myself, but I didn't. Idiot, my fault. But anyway, so we took out 5 a.m. Asia high, no reaction, then we get to the 6 a.m. Asia high. And if we go lower, because we can actually go on the 1 minute and discussing the day, don't need to be on high time frames. So taking out Asia high on the 6 a.m. or first we come up here in this 1 minute block, we get this minor break. There's a potential sell over here but there's no early sellers though. But there's this sell you can maybe take. I don't know, just testing it. No, there's nothing there because you get taken out probably 48, 49. Actually, you stay in the trade, but it's that's nothing. There's no early sellers. So this is your early sellers. Why? All taken out, high taken out, bearish break. And this was over here you have the reaction. This was the first block where I was what is this? This was the first block where I was looking for sells. My orders placed, but price didn't come there, unfortunately. So that was the first range, no entry. Then in the first range, we get the minor break over here. Then price takes out the high again, then breaks the low. So we got our early sellers over here, early sellers taken out, bearish break, and then if you leave a 0.4 breeding room, 0.4 pip breeding room, you'll be tucked into the trade with 0.3 you won't. So, but this is where you say like, okay, let's cover the entire fair value gap for the sake of like 4 pips, 0.1 pip difference instead of one using my own breeding room and 0.4 if I cover the entire gap. So I would have been tagged in that, but I was not confident or I missed it. Well, not confident, not confident. I missed it. I was just too focused on this order block. And yeah, so missed that trade. That was the cleanest one for sure. Let's take that off. Let's clean that. Let's take that off. And now our new range is from this high down to this low. And what we can see, we have still this unmitigated block here. So I was like, okay, so we broke down to the downside. And then this is my new range from high down to that low. So it's like, okay, I'll wait for price to come here because we just took out this low, but I was still like, all right, we can maybe sell here, but price didn't give me an entry there. Price didn't come to this order block. And there you go, a little bit bigger. And then we tapped into this 30-minute PY, and I was like, okay, now I'm done selling because why? Oh, because we had this bullish range where we already reached the deep discount, and then we had forming bullish ranges over here. So I was like, okay, we're now inside two bullish ranges, so there's no reason for me to look for sales anymore. That's like it's low probability setup. So yes, there was a setup, but for me it was not. I had not the confidence to sell to keep selling there, even though it was a nice trade and it hits 1 to 5. Then price creates equals, but doesn't take out the Asia low. So let's take this off. We had our early buys here, but just a minor break, no major break. Also impulse to the downside, so I didn't look for a buy there. Let's take all this off. So we already had like 1, 2 trades, of which one fitted the plan and one I missed, or one does fit the plan, but it's high risk in my opinion, so didn't take it because it was counter trend and we already reached the discount. So then what's happening? Price goes up, right? Goes all the way to the extreme, reacts from there. I know, I think Marco took this short. I know one guy that took the long from here, direct entry, but not really in my plan because, well, saying that, let's see what it looks like on a 5-minute. No, it's hard to determine whether it fits because I was looking for these to be taken out, but not like over here is not my trading time and it's a direct entry. Then these longs, that's just a direct entry as well. However, from this discount, we got our early buyers over here, early buyers taken out, bullish break, never return to discount. So this like extreme 1-minute block you can take, and it provides good entry though. So yes, it's valid in one way, but it's like big price movement in between. So I'm not good with it. I like to have like not too intricate, but just like this. Close to each other, but not too intricate. Nice break, entry, short. So then I watched the case study by Riz, and he was talking about this being a weak low, and was stupid because for me it's a strong low actually, and now I'm seeing it. So yeah, so I got distracted by that anyway. I was like, okay, he might be right because we got one, two, three lows below and some lows over here as well. But we also had previous daily high above, which I kind of neglected. Sorry. So therefore, I took the short. I was patient though. We got early sellers. Then price still respected, made a minor break here. I wanted to enter, but then I was like, no, we can't do that. Why not? Because we were still respecting this bullish order flow and we have this bullish range. So I waited again. And we got like a minor grab to the upside. And then we have this quick break, which was not very strong. And I got out, got taken out instantly. Unfortunate. That was the trade I took yesterday. 50-minute PY. Asia high was taken, Asia low was still intact, London low was still intact. However, London high was also still intact. So yeah, the confidences were there, but we reached deep discount in the purple range. As you can see, let me change this color. We reached deep discount in this internal range, and we used the price to follow bullish order flow. So respect the bullish order flow, my bad. So if anything, longs run the card. Then looking at the candles over here, what can we see? Let's also talk about the candles after taking Asia high, by the way. So after taking this Asia high, we already get the wicks. Then we get the inside bar candle showing indecision. Then more wicks, and this is strong because we take this Asia high, and then we get the closure all the way down here. So that's good. That shows us that bears are taking over. Okay, we see after that strong bearish impulse. But yeah, and inside that we had the short entries. Looking at the 50-minute, 50-minute actually had a pretty strong closure here, but then followed by the same momentum to the downside with some wicks here. And then it got a bit like correction on this where the continuation trades came from. Impulse down again, impulse up. So that's maybe a reason for longing here, but I didn't. And here it's correctional. Impulse down and gonna look like what it looks like in 1 hour. Yeah, so it looked pretty. This looked pretty decent, but this shows us that like bear bulls are still in control. So I should have seen that as well and said like say like okay, you can't short here yet, especially with all the wicks above and the more strong candles below. Also wicks below though, but this shows like after this indecision and then yes we take out the previous candle, but what a huge wick left behind. Liquidity wise, talk about that. We have these highs, we have these lows, and the price takes out the high, takes out two previous daily highs, and then there's your entry. And you have early sellers over here, early sellers over here as well. So two inducements of shorts before taking out the highs. Then we take out the highs. What do we see? High. And we get this one here. Like an internal high. It's an internal low. Bullish break, bearish break. And your stop above the highs here. You have your 1 minute block over here. Or probably on the 30-second, you get a clean entry, but this is how I would have taken it. I didn't take it because I didn't see the early setters. Like I didn't class them right. I was hesitant again. I'm working on it. So yeah, we got buff here. 5.6, 6.1, and your 1 to 5 guys. Hit. Clean, clean. So yeah, losing trade, a couple winning trades over here, of which one I didn't take because I missed it, and one was not a rough, was high risk for me, so didn't take it. And then this one I lost, and this one I missed or didn't take because it was almost the end. No, I think I went to other stuff as well after this trade. I saw this break, I was like, oh, that's a clean entry, but didn't take it. I don't know. Be on top of my game or so yeah, but this is the recap of yesterday. Time for trading.